Welcome back to the Lifestyle Athletics YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Roxroy Cato, two-time Olympian, currently in preparation for my third Olympics. And I thought it would be a cool idea to bring you guys along with me and show you on a weekly basis what it takes to make an Olympic team or pursue a third Olympic. So today I'm bringing you guys 6 hip mobility exercises that I do daily to help with my hip mobility and to help me to just stay flexible. As a sprinter, as a 4 hurdler, I have to be flexible in the hip region. So these are 6 of my favorite hip mobility exercises that I use on a regular basis. So without further ado, guys, let's go. The first one I'm going to do here is a warm-up style. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a hip rotation, right? So I'm in the child's pose position right here. And for those of you who don't know what a child's pose is when I drop my hip back like that, right? And what I'm going to be doing is circling through child's pose, right? So I'm dropping my hip this way and I'm pushing my hip that way. Then I go back and circle. And what I'm doing here is warming up my hips. If you're doing this correctly, you'll feel it in your glutes, you'll feel lower back, you'll feel hamstrings, right? And you're trying to go slow. And I would go 5 to 10 reps in one direction, then 5 to 10 reps in the other direction. So now I switch. And I drop my hips forward and rotate. And rotate. So I would do this until my hips feel nice and loose. And then the style that I like to use is a 90-90. So what I mean by this is the position I'm in. Right? Right here. Just like that. And I would dip and hold and then switch. Do the same thing on the other side. Dip. Right? Dip and hold. What I want is I want my knee in line with my heel, and I would hold this position, count to 10. You'll feel it all up in your glutes, guys. You'll feel IT band all up in your hip region, right? And this would be my second exercise. Just like that. Third one I'm doing here, right, is the 90 again, but this time I'm going to be raising this leg and pulling it through, right? What I want to do is create a space so I could pull my leg through, put it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll feel your hips warming up, and then I do the same thing on the other side. Right? Just like that. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And I would do 2 to 3 sets on each side. Next one I'm doing now, both my legs are in the front, and what I'm doing is dipping this way for 1, up, down for 2. Just like that. 1, 2, and I go slow, trying to drive through and get that nice quad stretch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that right there will be my third exercise. The fourth one I'm doing now, again, all of these are 90, right? So what I want to do is make sure that my heel is in line with the knee. And this back leg is what I'm focusing on, right? I'm trying to raise my heel up. All of this part of my leg up as much as I can without lifting my knees. So what I want to do is raise, down, raise, down, raise, down, just like that. Raise my heel, down. This is a very hard exercise, but it's really good. You go slow, and all you're trying to do is raise, down, right? It's a slow movement. It's a small movement, but I'm trying to raise, back down, opening up my hips, raise. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And whatever you do on one side, you want to do the same thing on the other side. So I come to this side. One side is going to feel much easier than the other side. For me, this side is going to be easier. So what I'm trying to do is keep my knee down and I'm raising down. 1, 2. See, I'm trying to pick my heel up and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost there, guys. Next one we're going to do now is the same movement, but this time I'm trying to raise my knee. So I was raising my heel, now I'm raising my knee. So what I'm doing is holding this position, my feet is down and I'm trying to open and close. So I go 1, you'll definitely feel it all up in your glutes, feel hamstring, you feel IT band, and you go slow with all these moves, guys, and make it very consistent. You have to do these 2 to 3 days per week to feel the full effects. And I do 10 and switch. These can also be done as a part of your warm-up before a sprint workout, right? To get that real range of motion in the hips. So 1, this side is way more flexible. You're always gonna have one side that's way more flexible. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Let me do it from the front so you guys can see. This is the knee that I'm raising up. That's like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Next side. Same thing. Whatever you do on one side, you want to do it on the other side. So I'm raising. 2, 3, 4. That's like that. 5, 6. And then the last one we're doing here, right? What we're going to do is a torso twist. So again, we're working in the 90. So from here, I want heel in line with the knee, and I'm going to hold on and twist, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I do the same thing going in this direction. Try to pull myself. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll definitely feel this in your obliques. You'll feel it in your quads, also in your psoas, all up in your abs. 9, 10. And whatever you do on one side, you want to do the same thing on the other side. So I come in here, and the first one I'm doing is I'm pulling this way. 1, 2, 3. While I'm pulling myself this way, I'm trying to make sure this knee stays down. So this knee tends to come up and to want to follow you. What you're trying to do is drive it down and pull. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that, guys. Add those. What you want to do is to add these exercises to your warm-up routine. I would do these before a strength training workout or any type of workout that involve a lot of movement in your hip region, i.e. sprinting, running, weightlifting, jumping. Work on your hip mobility and add these to your workout, guys. If you like this type of content, continue to support. Stay tuned. I have more informative content coming your way. Thank you.